What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we've got a record-breaking 4-2-3-1. Over 60 games unbeaten, a flawless season. Yes, it was with a top team, but don't worry, we are also testing with Tottenham and Birmingham. So we are going proper into the challenge today. Let's get into today's video. Firstly, we are going to get the record-breaking season out of the way. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, if you top this in your testing, let me know, because I do like to see what you guys achieve. I've had a lot of good feedback recently, and it means the absolute world. So let's go over and test with who you think it's going to be. Have a little guess in the comments. Well, the record-breaking season is going to be with PSG, where we do something they have never done: a invincible season and a quadruple winning season. So it is going to be a fantastic season for Paris Saint-Germain, and even though they are a top team in the game, to go invincible and win everything, including the Champions League, is absolutely massive. Firstly, the Trophy de Champion was a close game, but we are going to win 1-0 over Marseille. The French Cup, a little less of a close game, a 9-0 win. And the Champions League we do win, but it is against ourselves, so the best thing we can do here is actually look at who we played other than ourselves. So we did play Liverpool. You can see as Tottenham, we beat Real Madrid 3-1. So a little sneak glimpse of how good we were with Tottenham as well. The quarterfinals, we beat Man City 9-1 over 2 legs. Tottenham beat Galatasaray 9-2. So we were genuinely incredible in the Champions League with 2 teams. We really, really were. But of course, only one of us can win. And it goes to show how overachieving this tactic actually is as well, that they took PSG and our team all the way to just a 1-goal deficit. So a very competitive final from 2 very good teams with very, very good tactics. When it comes to the French league, obviously it's completely flawless. I mean, it's a remarkable season, such a good season where Dembélé might be one of the best players in the game. He's one of my favourite players. I lock him in to play him all the time. He is such a good player. Close to 200 goals in the league, over 922 shots. Now, a lot of people call it a farmers league. I'm not fully against that saying, but when you partner in the Champions Leagues and the other cups, it still is a very, very good result. It really is. 153 shots against, the most possession, the fewest conceded, the most clean sheets, and I mean the data hub's remarkable. 5.85 goals a game, 0.53 conceded, 27 shots a match, a fantastic pass completion. It is genuinely, it's simply lovely is what it is. It is absolutely incredible. What a season. So we will watch the French Cup final. Despite knowing the score, it is 9-0. This is a good time for me to show you how the goals actually go in. So I like to pick out games like this because you can sort of understand how the tactic plays, where the goals come from, how the players move. And, you know, I know some people just watch the videos as sort of a bit of background noise, but those that actually want to see how the tactic plays, you will watch this part of the video and sort of, you know, become familiar with what happens. And to be honest, the goals come from a variety of areas. I noticed in this PSG team a lot was done down the right hand side. Funny enough, now one coming down the left hand side, but that wasn't targeted. It was just Dembélé had such a good time. He had a really, really good season, as did JoshDaly. I mean, this PSG team, in my opinion, are by far the most fun team to watch in Europe in real life, definitely from last season anyway. And in the game we replicated it. I mean, we were so good. The balls that were getting played through, Kolo Muani playing quite a good sort of assist role in this team, and he's not even in an assist position, so he really did sort of sacrifice some of his own goals to become the creator, and it thrived. It really, really did. I mean, this final, yes, it's against weak opposition, I understand that. Another player who done so well is Vitinha. I mean, that for a run, no one got near him. Maybe against tougher opposition there would have been a challenge put in, but you can only play who's in front of you. And when you factor in also my broken set pieces, which cause issues, whether you score from them directly or just cause issues and mayhem in the box, you're going to be in for a treat. You're partnering in world-class tactics, world-class set pieces, world-class players, a world-class team. You're going to have a great time. Dembélé again down the right-hand side, cutting it back into Vitinha. That option's always going to be available, by the way. A really good player to have in that area. And to wrap up the game, it is going to be a big mistake, to be honest. João Neves, look at the run from Dembélé into Kolo Muani. He's been unselfish, now it's his time to be selfish. Like to see it. As for Birmingham, the cups weren't pretty. I'm going to be honest with you, the cups weren't too pretty, but I will say the league was fantastic. And I want to show you this in depth because we've got 43 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. That is going to be against Derby, who actually do finish, where did Derby finish? In 7th place. So probably a winnable game, to be honest with you. Stat-wise, we are going to be not rank 1 when it comes to clean sheets. We are going to be rank 3 and rank 2 when it comes to conceded, but when it comes to the goal scoring side, we nearly had 1,000 shots. Do you know how crazy that is? Resulting in over 170 goals and a data hub that is actually quite good. I mean, 3.83 goals a game, 0.87 conceded, a solid pass completion, and a good amount of shots per game. So just going to show that you can use this tactic with a weaker team. Yeah, we didn't do that great in the cups, but our main task obviously would be to attempt to win this championship as a big goal. The aim would be to get to the playoffs, but we completely walked the league. Now over to Tottenham, and I say I didn't do that well. I mean, I will say the FA Cup we actually did get to the final of, so it's not bad looking at this. I don't know why I said we done so bad. Too high expectations, I guess. The Carabao Cup, we do win here 3-0 over Chelsea. Champions League, we get to the final and obviously lose against PSG, but we did have a great time in that competition. And the Premier League, we nearly go invincible. And surprisingly, James Maddison is going to be your top goal scorer, which I'm not complaining about because he cooks in that shadow striker role. 1 loss, that is going to be against Bournemouth, who are in 15th place. So that is now a couple of tests which we were so close to going invincible in, and we lose to 2 teams that potentially we should be beating. But again, remarkable season, the most goals, the most shots, the fewest shots against, the most dribbles, the fewest conceded, the most clean sheets, possession also relatively competitive, and the data hub, we are going to go and see 2.97 goals a game. It's not record breaking in terms of the goals that you score. PSG, it definitely is. Conceded 0.26 is record breaking. That is a remarkable defensive record, a great pass completion, and a good amount of shots per game. And we also did win the Carabao Cup, so big thumbs up. And I've got to show you this game purely for the Tottenham fans because this is going to be a 6-0 win against bitter rivals Arsenal. And if you look at the play, so I've included this game because the play was absolutely incredible. The build-up, the possession, how confident we are on the ball, Van der Ven stepping in there through to Bentancur. Again, fantastic play. Future Heung-min Son, who unfortunately got tackled. Pedro Porro recovers, who he had a pretty good season, you know. I mean, I will say the fullbacks in this system are allowed to push up quite a fair bit, but the guy was picking up assists left, right and centre, also scoring goals. Kuleveski down the left-hand side, once again into Porro, who was there from the set piece, and I mean, this guy's got a strike on him as well, so I am quite in the Pedro Porro fan base. I will be honest, I really like him in this game, as again, he plays a big part in that goal. Through to Maddison, into Son. When you've got that link-up, you know, we're talking 4 quick successive passes. It's quite hard to defend against, and when Arsenal was sort of, you know, being this sort of calm, trying to play out from the back, you don't give us chances. You don't give this tactic chances, because we will capitalise and we will punish you, and it's what we've done time in, time out. And again, awful from Arsenal at the back. I mean, what is going on? It is so lacklustre. Saliba, I mean, what am I seeing? That's not like Arsenal. Right then, over to your favourite part of the video. That is going to be the tactic breakdown. If you are enjoying back home, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you do like rebuilds, make sure you come on over to Daily Josh. It's my second channel, so this channel name but flipped around. I put up a rebuild once every other day, so if you're subbed to both channels, you get a piece of content every single game. And there's also some tactics over there that you don't see on this channel, so make sure you go over, even if it's just for that. But to go on over and make this tactic, you want to create your own style and load in a 4-2-3-1, and let's get making it. So then the first thing you want to do is go down to the bottom left and change from balanced all the way up to attacking, because we are a pretty all guns blazing tactic in this regard. Even with the weaker teams, we are going in quite attacking. When it comes to the goalkeeper, we are going to use a sweeper keeper simply on defend, and he is going to be told to tackle harder. When it comes to the ball playing defenders, there is going to be 2, and both of them are going to be on quite meta-based instructions. Again, don't forget this is a tactic designed to try and break records, win as many games as you can, score as many goals, so it is going to be fairly meta-based. Both of them are going to be on dribble more and also tackle harder. Now, if you're playing with this tactic and you're thinking, Josh, I ain't got centre-backs that can drive with the ball, mate, then you can take dribble more off, but I would keep tackle harder on, just as a bit of friendly advice. When it comes to the wing-backs, now, they are going to be the same, so I'll go over it twice because it's quite a lot of instructions. So we are going to use a full-back, but they are going to be set to attack, and they are going to be told to do this. Take more risks, cross from the byline, cut inside with the ball, shoot less often, stay wider, and also tackle harder. So I know it's a lot of instructions, don't worry, we are going to go over it again. The fullback on the left hand side is also the same, so let's go over it again. Take more risks, cross from the byline, cut inside with the ball, shoot less often, stay wider, and also tackle harder. So both of them are going to be identical. You should have 6 instructions on your fullbacks. Don't be worried, I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, you'll get them absolutely cooking. When it comes over to the midfield, we are going to use a DM on support on the left-hand side, and he is simply going to be told to tackle harder. To partner him, we are going to go with a bit more of an advanced role. We are going to use a roaming playmaker on support, and he is going to be told to move into the channels and also tackle harder. So a nice mixture of midfield players, you know, a bit of creative spark and someone to protect the back line. I do want to quickly say, if you are interested in getting all of these wonderful perks, it does include all of the tactics today on mobile and on console, my entire tactic collection for the whole year, all of my rebuild files, exclusive Patreon tactics, one-on-one tactical help, access to this month's giveaway, which is £1,000, plus an Amazon voucher, so make sure you are heading on over to that Patreon and be part of a team of close now, super close, to 6,000 people. We've got a massive group chat, everyone loves it, we talk FM, we talk about other stuff as well. Make sure you come on over and get involved, because there's also 20% off for this month, so make sure you go on over. Going up to the front four, we are going to start off with the striker, because why not? We are going to use an advanced forward, and he's going to be told to roam from the position and also tackle harder. When it comes to the player just in behind him, I did sort of tease this role in the highlights. We are going to use a shadow striker set to attack on roam and also tackle harder. The wide players, they are going to be pretty much the same. In fact, they are going to be the same. We are going to utilise my favourite role when it comes to getting results. The inside forward is flawless. It really, really is. We are going to have him set to roam from the position, sit narrow, close down more, tackle, and also mark tighter. Now, I do see this question a lot in the comments. Josh, how do I get closed down more? This is how you get closed down more. Clean sheet your entire team instructions. Clean sheet it, and then put these player roles in first. Make sure you do that, because that is the only way you actually get to have closed down more. On the left-hand side, it's going to be exactly the same, so we are going to go with the same stuff. That is going to be roam from position, sit narrow, close down more, tackle harder, and also mark tighter. And that is going to give you all of the player roles. Going over to the team instructions, we are going to go instantly down to fairly narrow. We're going to underlap the left and the right hand side, focus down the left and the right while playing out from the back. It looks a lot, but trust me, it's there for a reason. We're going to use low crosses, we're going to run at defence, the tempo maxed out to higher, and the passing goes down to 1 to shorter. In transition, we're going with the top 3. Counter press, counter, and distribute quickly, and simply roll the ball out. This means it can go to the playmaker, the centre-back, or the full-backs. And also, out of possession, we are going to go with the high press, the much higher defensive line, step up more, get stuck in, prevent, and also a maxed out trigger press. Now, as a friendly word of advice, make sure you are getting the attacking version. It is quite different in terms of it's not really a DM 4-2-3-1, it is more of a central one. So if you want to go and score more goals, you're a player where you want to take a bit more risks, this is exactly what you want to get your hands on. So the goalkeeper remains the same, the ball players remain the same, both of the fullbacks do remain the same, the inside forwards, both are going to be now both on attack, on shoot more often, roam, sit narrow, close down, tackle harder, and mark position. The right hand side, of course, will be marking the left back, and the left hand side will be marking the right back. Pretty straightforward, but I nearly forgot to mention it, so make sure I include it on that occasion. The box-to-box comes in on the left on get further forwards. I was going to say get further forwards then. Get further forwards, and the Roman playmaker he remains the same. The shadow striker and the advanced forward also do remain untouched. When it comes to in possession, there are going to be very little changes, to be honest, so I'm going to blitz through it because I don't want to waste your time. It is going to be pretty much the same concept because it already is very attacking, but instead of having one of these, we're now going to double up on be more expressive and also run at defence. In transition, it is literally going to be the same, so who am I to waste any of your day? And out of possession, we are going to go in with the high press, the much higher line, and in fact, all of this good stuff does remain the same because it's already quite an attacking tactic. Where the defensive tactic does change, this one is definitely worth going over a bit more in depth because there are quite a fair few changes in the player roles and the team instructions. The goalkeeper remains the same. The ball players are now only on tackle harder. The fullbacks are both on the default, nice and simple. The DM on support on the left-hand side on tackle harder. A default ball winning midfield player. The inside forwards are both now on support, on roam, sit narrow, close down, tackle harder, and mark position. Again, the left mark and the right mark and the left. The AM comes in on support, on tackle harder, roam, shoot less, and take fewer risks. And a complete forward gets deployed simply on tackle harder, on support. We've also dropped down to positive when it comes to the mentality. The width does remain the same to fairly narrow. We are going to use low crosses, play out from the back. The passing goes down by 1, the tempo remains in the middle, and we are going to look to dribble less, so it is a big change, hence why we are going through it quite in depth. In transition, we still are going to roll the ball out, but this time, hold the shape while counter-pressing, just to be that bit better in possession. Out of possession, speaking of possession, we are going to rock the standard line with the high press and leave the rest of this as you can see on your screen. And that is going to give you 3 versions of the record-breaking 4-2-3-1, which genuinely is very versatile, okay? You can use this, I want to say, with every single team. The only role in this team that I can see maybe you won't have is maybe a Roman playmaker. And if you are in that position, you can use something like a Volante. You can even double up and go with 2 DMs and be more defensive. So there is ways around it. So if you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments. And if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. But if you want results, look no further. I'll catch you in the next one.